So then you're seeing that aggression, you're seeing that physicality from the get-go. You know, attacking. See, we're seeing here already Mason attacking the person. Jefferson. Good save, good save. AJ Flowers down the field with the ball. Back to the goalie. Wyatt Guerrera. Just being up here in the press box, so far up above the stadium, you know, it's great. It's great to hear the communication going on all the way from up here from the players on the field. Again, you can just tell that this is a well-meshed team, a team that's been resilient, a team that's bounced back. Shot, goal! Number 8, Hunter Mintz. What a goal! Top of the key. Picked himself, chose himself, and scored it right down the middle. Elite ball placement by an elite player. And that's the type of, you know, already off to a great start. Communicating, you know, attacking on defense and on offense. Starting off strong already with Kieran Sweeney taking the open face-off. And he got that as well. And see if he go 2 for 2, Kieran Sweeney with the face-off. And just being a fan and watching the game, I've seen, you know, the way Kieran Sweeney goes is the way that the game usually goes. You know, if he has a strong game, most of the players are playing strong as well, and it usually amounts to a win. So we'll see. He started off 2 for 2 for face-offs today. You know, I was also talking to Coach Holmes about that as well. I asked him what players, you know, need to step up today to ultimately, you know, get a win for this team today, and he said Kieran Sweeney, face-off. And again, just like I said, the way Kieran goes is the way this team goes. You know, just being a senior, being a leader. There we go, attacking, boxed. There we go, Mason. There we go, Mason. Shot scored by Spalding. Kieran, 3 for 3, face off to his guy, Harry Schneidwin. Back to Kieran. Swings it to TC. And now let's see this offense cook. Just talking to some of the offensive players, you know, specifically Harry, and TC. You know, two guys who have shown out a lot, who've taken you know, a lot of the responsibility and been impact players on this offense. You know, like I said a little earlier, TC was telling me that, you know, sticking to the preparation that they did in the game or did in practice is one of the key ways that they like to, you know, chip down their opponents, break down mentally and physically their opponents, because they know that they're the stronger team. They know that they're the more prepared team, and, you know, just sticking to the P's and Q's and dotting the I's and crossing their T's is, you know, how they, what they attribute their success to. Good try by TC, saved by Spalding's goalie, number 5, Colin Riley. You know, again, it's a beautiful day out here today. You know, this. let's see this McDonogh defense be physical. That is the beauty of in-conference play. It's, this is always a physical team. That's the culture of McDonogh Lacrosse. But something just, there we go. Good check, good check. Good call. But, McDonogh's always physical, but it's something that, I can see talking to the players before the game in their eyes, hear it in their voices, their demeanor walking around through school during the day, when they know that it's in-conference play. Good sit. Slipped right through. But like I was saying, just a physical rep right there. This in-conference play brings out the best in both teams. And I'm excited to see, we're down right now, but that just means that the comeback is going to be even sweeter. Still only 2-1 Spalding. Kieran again winning the face-off. Shot by TC, saved by the goalie. Back to Fournier. Fournier tried to put it back into play to Hunter Metz. Now let's get physical, boys. All right, there we go. Spalding with the ball. Communication already, can hear it all the way from up here with the wind whipping. AJ Flowers down there anchoring the defense down in the middle, closest to the crease. No opportunity for a shot there. Great job by the defense. Shot by the Spalding, number 4, Brady Mollett. Smacked. There we go. Get scrappy. The guys are getting scrappy. All right, there we go. Spalding with the ball. While Spalding has offense and we're on defense right now, I just want to take a quick note at what good save about what Mason and I were talking about earlier is that, Spalding has a good inside, and, Mason just telling me he definitely wants to, the defense has been working on and is going to execute on taking away that inside, inside moves, those inside plays, cutting, and we're kind of seeing that early on. It's what has us at a deficit currently, but, knowing that, knowing the coaching, trusting your guys is going to be key right now. Being resilient, getting out of a small hole. That inside move again. Matthew T's at face-off. Another scrappy young guy. This McDonogh team's a lot younger than it has been in years past. But we see already, again, their young guys picking up with T's winning the face-off. And Jeffrey Ciano picking up the ground ball. Hunter Metz. Goal! Hunter Metz. What a shot. And there you go to see it's great to see those orange helmets shining, the energy back on the Eagle side.
Testing, testing, testing.
Keep attacking, keep attacking. There you go. Spalding with the ball at midfield. Another shot from inside for Spalding. Adjustments soon to come. You know, another thing about coming down like this, you know, Spalding, you know, being dominant currently, something that, you know, again, talking with some of the players about is the trust and the bond, the brotherhood of this team. Not to get their heads down, to know that this is their field, their territory. And I can see that with the demeanor. No heads down, nobody's shaking. This is still their game. They're in control. Huntley Walsh taking it to him. Saved by the Spalding goalie. Spalding pushing it. Coming down inside. Goal. Again. That inside move is detrimental right now. Moving, picking up the pace, and I'm sure these are things that Coach Holmes is saying right now on the sideline to the players. Something that they will soon correct. Good save by goalie Weston Guerrera. There we go. Now we're pushing the pace, moving down with some passion. Shot, saved. Hunter Mentz with the ball. And that and we are back on TC with the ball, passing it over to Huntley Walsh. We have switched sides. Let's see if we can switch this energy and momentum back our way. Aiden Fournier, bottom right, dagger. What a shot. That's how you come back with energy. That's how you come back knowing what your coach has said in the huddle during the break and putting it into action. That's the aggression that we needed. That's the shot that we needed. And it's time to take back over and be resilient. Again, this is conference play. This is the elite of the elite, the best of the best, the most physical, the most dominant, the most unforgiving conference. This is what we expect competition. And this is high-level competition. This is as good as it gets. Great on great. And we're seeing it right here on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Cavaliers coming down. Matthew T. Straps behind the goal. Boxed, boxed, boxed. Box by Matt Tees. Great recovery. There we go, AJ. Great. There we go. That's a great defensive rep right there by the boys. Recovering, picking up on each other's misses, strapping, boxing up. Again, the unity, the communication, the physicality, all displayed right there. Miscue right there. A miscue and a hesitation is what just messed us up right there. And a timeout on the field. All right, let's go from home, cheering on Kieran Sweeney to get this face off. Another thing that he said, that he respects his teammates. He trusts his teammates. You know, it's not just him winning the face off, but he trusts that his wings are going to get anything he kicks out to them. He's trusting that he can, you know, scrap, push it out, and get ultimately, you know, no matter whether it's him, his wings, you know, McDonogh is getting the ball from the face off. So keep the ball rolling, the momentum rolling. Cavaliers with the ball. Let's get this back. Defense resetting. Jeffrey Ciano taking him. And now the ball is in front of Mason Graham, taking him from the midfield, being physical, being aggressive. AJ Flowers being extremely loud, being a leader, communicating. Great save. That's what I like to see. Mason Graham stretching out for the missed shot, trying to get the ball, laying out for his team. But Spalding gets it. Let's do that one more time and get this ball back. There we go, AJ. Again, being physical. I can see that they've corrected and timeout, Spalding. Talk it over. When you take away and you assess what happened in the first half, you can then, you know, reset, get your guys thinking again, you know, going over what you did in practice. And that's what you just saw right there, right? Spalding was getting a lot of inside moves, inside looks, and scoring from the inside. And what we just did right there was take that all away. The communication from AJ, I could hear it from up here, right? Inside, cutter, whatever the case may be. And just on that last shot attempt by Spalding, taking it to the Spalding player and disrupting that shot in a big in a big way. You know, I could feel that shockwave when he hit him from up here. So that's the adjustments that good coaches make, and that's the execution that good players create for themselves. So again, nothing crazy right now. 3-7, Spalding. But again, the atmosphere is great. The communication is great. The student section is out here. The parents are here deep. And we understand that it's on us to get us out of this deficit right now. And that's something that we can do based off the preparation, based off of the culture of this team. There we go, the communication. There we go. Jansen Craig. All right, passing it. Eyes on that middle. They are not letting anything cross their face. The communication, cutter. Shot. Goal, Spalding. Let's get this face off, Kieran. There we go. There we go. There we go, Sweeney. Ball out to Jeffrey Siana. I'm sorry, Declan Vaughn. Or Cole Thompson, sorry. Tom Mason. Harry back with the ball, throws it over to Ben Mather, to TC, to Hunter Mentz. Oh, what a shot! From the ground all the way up into the goal. Creating that shot for himself, making something happen when you need it to happen. And that quick action, you know, getting points on the board fast by Hunter. And the ball movement from Harry to Ben to TC straight to Hunter. And in a matter of seconds, making that goal for himself again. And then we get the ball on the face-off, taking it down. Kieran with the ball. And now again, let's see if we can see some of that same ball movement and that same aggressiveness that we saw on just that last goal. Let's see if we can make something shake here. Roman Knish passes it over to Ben again. Back behind the goal to TC. Hunter Mentz with the off the crossbar. We got to get this. Get this. Spalding with the ball. Good shot though by Hunter, being aggressive again. You saw that same action, just slightly off the target. We just need to get this ball back. We're seeing what our offense is able to do. Being physical at midfield with them. Harry. Again, watching them, making sure nothing crosses their face in the middle. Again, save. There we go. Again, nothing from outside is working for Spalding right now. They're only getting good. The only looks that they got and the only goals that they really got were from inside. So we're taking that away, and now the ball's back in the offense's hands. Ball's in Aiden Fournier's hands. TC's got it now. Back up the top of the key, number 15, Carter Pett. Staying physical. Spalding with the ball. And I think another key thing to point out is the youth of this team. The trust right now in crunch time to see Jamie Pinkin, to see Carter Pett in getting meaningful minutes shows the trust, shows the maturity of this team. That's important, right? Lost a lot of guys last year, and this is a younger team. But that just goes to show the leadership of the seniors, the elite level of coaching that you have, and just the ability to rally behind the younger guys, make sure that they feel confident and prepared. And there we go. Again, another missed shot by Spalding, taking away that inside, picking up, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. And now it's time to get a turnover right here. Get the ball back in your hands. Get the ball back in your offense's hands. Communication defense. Communication. No shot. Goal, Spalding. Eagles with the ball. Now let's see if we can be aggressive, be on point, make the most of each possession. Move fast, move the ball around. All right, Kieran passes it to Roman Kanish. Passes it. Who passes it to Ben Mather? Behind the goal to TC. Kieran with the ball. Missed the goal. Spalding ball. Be physical. Get the ball back. Don't let him out. There we go, Hunter. There we go. Don't let them get the ball. There we go. Compete. Compete. There we go. That's how you get the ball back. That's how you get the ball back. Spalding couldn't get back over midfield because we were aggressive. We understand time is of the essence right now, and we need to be aggressive and physical. That is MIAA, and that is McDonogh Lacrosse. Way to adjust. Way to adjust. We got to go right here. And here we go. Ben with the ball. Back to Wyatt Guerrera. TC with the ball. Behind the goal to Hunter Mentz. Back to Aiden Fournier. Back to the top to Ben Mather, to TC. Now let's see if they can make something work right here. TC with the ball. Ben. Missed shot by Roman. Spalding with the ball. Again, let's see if we can keep that same attitude, same physicality. It worked once, let's do it again. Execution is the name of the game. When you're a team that's prepared as McDonogh, and if you execute, nobody can beat you but yourselves. So let's be physical. Palmer, Harry, Jansen, AJ, Mason Graham, and Cole Tom Mason out there right now on the defense. Again, don't let anything cross your face. There we go. Good defense, Harry. There we go. There we go. Being physical. Bailed out by the timeout. Great defense, though, by Mason Graham. Aggressive, physical, punishing him at the point of attack.